We'll be looking in the mirror, and I can see it's registering the sound. You'll be looking at the mirror. I'm more concerned with the left hand, so I'm going to center it a little bit. And so we talked about the C, and we want to start the C chord up towards those frets, not on top of them, but just behind them, if we can, all three of them, because when we go to the A minor, and this third finger has to come slide underneath it, it helps to kind of pivot my hand. Whoops, is that better? So I'm going to pivot my hand. So
that's
see,
I'm not doing.
That right there, here it is behind every fret. And then because these two can't really be like a chord diagram and be perfectly on top of each other, right? They're going to be at a little diagonal thing there. And there, so that right there. So I kind of pivot. You can see my shape of my forearm kind of change. See that? There's the C. I start there. And then I pivot out of the way. This second finger and the first finger might slide a little bit so that I can get this one just behind that fret. Okay? So that was one of them. Then we talked about the other G.
Right, the other G.
Which is, sometimes I call it the Bob Dylan G, but everybody uses it. So here's our C chord. So if we take these two fingers here, move them down instead of C and E, we move them down to one string, down to the sixth string and the fifth string, and get that, and we lift this finger up because we don't want the C, we want the D string, right? And then we take our pinky and put it here, and it feels very awkward at first. But the idea that's a G chord, just like this is a G, the exact chord with different fingers. And as you've been playing it like this, same exact notes as far as each note of the guitar. But if we finger it like this, then we can get to the C with the G and the bass by just going. So actually the fifth string now isn't even sounding. It's dead. So I'm not playing the root, am I? Right there on the bottom. I'm playing the G on the bottom. That's a 5 on the bottom. So I don't know if you remember Cat Stevens, Father and Son. So that's usually that song, right? And here's another Bob Dylan song. Use that.
So save that.
That's enough.